Shut up, Jardin! Welcome back to Frequently Urgent Questing and the 4th episode of The Quest of Many Things. Again, I am your DM, Jardin Cobile, and these are our players.
Okay, so just a second.
Yeah.
So it's the 4th episode, and you asked us earlier if any of us want to die, but it's the 4th episode, so if anybody dies, then we're fucking jinxed.
Sure. Or, I don't understand that.
Because 4 is related to death in a lot of...
Oh.
Anyway, it's lingually related to... That's a different story. Hi, my name's Breanna. I'm here. So I keep forgetting to say this, but I'm playing Merlin, as you probably have figured out by this point. I'm a multi-class character, so, that's why everything is so weird. Rogue and wizard. Okay, go ahead, Stacy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Stacy. I'm playing Jasper, the Aasimar Reaper, who's real tired all the time of everyone.
Also, we haven't talked about this, but Reaper is a custom class that I made, so it's all homebrew shit. Don't get mad at me.
That too. You can't play this yet.
We're really good at not remembering until the 4th episode to tell you things.
Because death.
It's fine. Suckers. 3/4 of this campaign is homebrew. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm Jeffrey. I am playing Tiggles Troubled Bottom. He's a lot. That's all I got there.
That's his class.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I waited to tell you that no.
He's also homebrew.
I'm playing a lot.
New name, who dis? I'm Kail. I'm playing the very charming dwarf destroyer of all things, Morfran. It's gonna be a fun time. Don't forget Bacchus.
Gotta love that goat.
Okay, so recap for last time. You went into the Tower of Pav.
Uh-huh.
And you watched some young adventurers get killed.
Only one got killed.
Yeah, just the one.
Okay, sorry. You saw one young adventurer get killed.
I was trying to kill all 3.
Flambéed.
And I converted one.
And you converted one.
Maybe both.
Maybe
the
both.
cleric, too. Bonus.
Yeah. And then you went outside. You started a cult.
Sure did.
And you got your cage. And that is where we left off.
Yep.
So you guys are now, I don't know, it's like evening now, I guess, starting to get there. Because it was like midday, it took a couple hours, that was done. So it's like 5, 6 o'clock. And yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing, guys? You got a frog squisher.
Sure do got a frog squisher. I think we should probably hit the sack for the night and just enjoy the rest of the evening, and perhaps in the morning this frog in my bag will be more amenable to what the players are going to do. What do you guys think?
I mean, the frog's been in there for several hours already. We've been waiting all day. I know you want to squish the frog. You might as well just squish the frog now. What difference is another 8 hours going to make?
36 points of piercing damage.
I just want you to know, too, that was me as Kail asking the players, not me as Morfran.
You did say the players, which made me think that it was not as Morfran.
Yeah. Just to verify.
I mean, sure, objectively, Merlin's, half dead, but, it's whatever.
Tiggles is
I'm not half dead anymore because I got healed a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So
I'm not bloodied
You're
anymore.
not bloodied anymore.
I'm still at 36 hit points, but I'm not bloodied anymore.
Also, do we have a way to get back to M from here? Are we,
We're supposed to find her card. She did tell us that.
She didn't really say any other details, though. Are we just waiting for, a card to miraculously appear? Is this
to be
you think of her, and suddenly it's there?
I could maybe get us there. You would know this, so I don't feel like this is fucked up
She
to say.
floats down from the sky on an umbrella.
But I can teleport, which Morfran would know.
Right.
And I am familiar with the location. I do think that there's a magical barrier around it, so I'm not super excited about that idea.
Gonna splint yourself.
But I could theoretically get us there.
Cool.
I'm sorry, I find the timer so fascinating. It's not that I'm trying to look behind the screen.
It's fine.
You and Morfran, anyway.
It's fine.
Insights into the world of
there's
DM.
worries.
Because you can just teleport you and another medium-sized
You would have to
creature.
know.
No, it's
teleportation circle.
literally no, because it's the spell teleport. I can go anywhere as long
Oh.
as I'm familiar with it. I don't need a circle.
Got it.
That's a different spell.
Different mechanics.
Technically, I'm not a high enough level for that, but it's a magical item, so I can do it 3 times a day.
I don't know how to make a teleportation circle. I probably know how to find someone who's got one now. But
I actually don't have that spell.
that
Yeah.
doesn't help.
Alright, well, Morfran gets bored and goes to find a really good meal.
Are we going back to the pub? The inn,
Yeah,
wherever
it's probably the only, like, localized meal source
The
This-
half full mug.
Shitty bar that I have not been to.
that I drank all their absinthe, like.
Sayonara.
The fancy, like, ridiculously expensive.
How tall
whatever
is
the fuck.
Jasper again?
6'2".
He tall.
Okay.
He tall.
So I want to, while we're walking, first of all, I'm doing the duck waddle again because not good on my feet. But I want to walk like really close to Jasper all the way there. Like uncomfortably close, where like my like nose is like about 4 inches from your ear. There's no reason for it.
Oh, there's a reason. There's definitely a reason.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're hilarious.
When you're
Thank you.
at the
Jasper
half-
doesn't.
No. Jasper's just mildly annoyed.
That's fine.
Yeah.
When you were at the half full mug, there was no food there. Just drinks.
Boo.
We could intimidate her into making us food.
That doesn't work if they don't have, like, any place to make the
She
food.
can get us some food.
Didn't I have pastries there?
They have
We did have pastries there.
pastries.
They
But-
were her pastry.
Oh.
You asked for cake and she was like, what?
Yeah, she's like, got some pastries behind the bar.
Yeah. She did say behind the bar. It's very specific. I grab the nearest citizen and
Okay.
ask if there is a
Rough.
restaurant.
Alright, give me an
or
intimidation check.
I didn't. Okay.
You just grabbing someone is enough.
Tell me where the food is!
Do you mean colloquially grab someone or
Well,
literally?
I'm doing it now.
It's too late. Now we're
Yeah, I
literally
took it literally.
grabbing someone.
18.
18. You grab, like, you're on your goat, you kind of sneak up on them a little bit, you just, like, grab them and pull them down to your level.
I'm quite short.
Yeah, and they shriek a little bit. And they, how can I help you?
Your finest restaurant. Where would that be located?
Just a shaking hand reaches up and points down the street, goes, the Golden Cask is pretty good.
You're getting more masculine. You're not used to playing women either.
Shut up.
Are any of us really...
For those listening at
identify as
home, I
warlord.
normally play male characters, and the entire cast here is having a hard time with it.
I don't play women either.
I
Mostly.
go kind of half and half.
I play a lot of non-binary characters.
I have played more women than I think.
That's weird.
Anyways, I give him a soft nudge on the butt and keep going.
Okay.
Mostly because that's where my
Oh,
Yeah.
the goat.
hand height is.
I first thought, why would you nudge this civilian?
Give me a persuasion check?
Animal handling.
No.
Really high. That's a 19 plus 12.
Great. You've left that person scared and horny.
I leave confusion everywhere I tread.
I'm scared and slightly aroused.
Yeah. They just watch as you trot along. You can eventually...
I want to knock them over with my wing as I go by.
Give me an athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Or an attack roll?
I mean, really whatever.
Oh,
you...
it's not good. It's only a 6. I don't do a good job.
No, you bump into them, but this will make you have to move too far away from Jasper. So you kind of
Just hit him with the end.
Rake them a little bit,
Yeah.
and they don't fall over.
That's fair.
They do look at you like, what the hell just brushed me? Good audio.
That was for you,
Yeah,
not
I
for
know.
them. But now that you, I shook my head around like an
Like a-
angry chicken.
Like a bird.
Edit this out.
But why? This is such good
Why
content.
bother?
Imagine an angry cockatrice bobbing their head. That's what she just did.
That's basically what Merlin is like.
You all continue down the street, and you find the establishment that person was talking about, and it is called the Golden Cask. And outside, there's just a big cask hanging up that's just painted in like shitty gold paint.
Why didn't we come here before? I could drink that.
Is it shiny?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's reflective.
How big is it?
It's a cask.
So it's like full size cast.
I mean, yeah.
It's literally they
It's like
painted
as big
cast.
as you.
I want it. And you guys all see as Merlin very seriously stares at it for a good 30 seconds. And then decides it's too much trouble to carry around.
I come inside.
All right. You go inside, and it's towards the end of the day, so it's pretty lively in here. Lots of meals that you can see around because you were after food. Lots of drinks. You know, there's a bar for people to sit at as well, and there is a older tiefling sort of at the bar, chatting people up and making drinks.
What color?
Red, sort of faded. She's old.
I go up to the bar.
Okay.
And what is the surface of this bar?
What do you mean?
Is it a wooden bar? Is
Yeah,
it
it's a
a
wooden
slate? Okay.
Oh no.
I pull out a piece of paper
Okay.
from my grimoire and I sit it down and I cast Create Bonfire to write in Thieves' Camp breadsticks.
Okay.
I was gonna bring it into the bar, and then I decided that was not a good way to get breadsticks.
Yeah, you... Alright, before we resolve that, are the rest of you doing anything?
I go to find a table.
Okay.
Yeah, I just followed.
Yeah.
Go for
You
it.
all head to the table, and you see Merlin sort of scritch her way over. You can hear, like, the talons on wood, and, you know, you see a little, like, as fire goes up on a
And
piece of paper.
the cloak is not around me at all.
Yeah,
Like it's
just
back
a-
over my shoulders.
Just a... Alright, well, let's...
Just for I don't care right now. We own this town, it's fine.
Pretty sure we don't own this town yet, but
We
It's
built
fucking
this
ours.
city.
We yeah, thank
We
you.
Stop
built
digging
this
this
city
city.
on Pav and a lot of fire.
modifier.
Technically, we built the city on the destruction of Pav, but that's also fine.
The destruction of his tower.
I forgot. Well, if we find Pav, we'll kill him too.
He's probably dead by now.
I mean, just in case.
I'm not that worried about it.
Can I make a history check to know if Pav is dead?
Yeah, go for it. I was looking something up.
15.
Yeah, dude's dead.
Damn.
It's been dead for a long time.
Too bad. I figured so, but you
Yeah.
never know. Wizards, man.
So as all of you approach into the bar as well and sit at your table, you can see like villagers sort of pulling their drinks closer to them and sort of leaning in and whispering and looking over at you guys. You make a guy just fall out of his chair. He looks over at you with this fire bursting out of the paper, and he's just like, "Oh God!" and falls over. And you have attention on you at the moment. The tiefling doesn't even bat an eye at this display that you have, done on the bar. She comes over and she looks. Anything to drink?
Cast Create Bonfire again, and just write the strongest you've got.
She sighs and reaches under. Brings out a very similar bottle to the last one.
Okay, I mage hand, assuming our table's in range, I mage hand and grab Merlin's. Not Morfran's. Fuck.
Yeah.
Why did we do this? Morfran's mug
Okay.
and bring that over to the counter and like slam it down hard just to be like in this.
She goes, "The whole thing? Alright." And she just empties it, and she's just shaking her head like, "Stupid people doing stupid shit."
Morfran is sitting at the table probably like 10 feet away from where Merlin's at, and is just like smacking her lips.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
And then I use mage hand to make like a little like fingers close together thing for like also like wanting a shot for me.
Okay. She, let's see if she even understands what you're saying.
Do you want me to roll a performance?
Yeah, sure.
It's 7.
Yeah, she understands.
Cool.
She takes out a little shot glass, pours it, puts the bottle back underneath, mostly empty at this point, and she goes, "So are you starting a tab?"
Nods.
She goes in the back, comes back again, puts down a plate of breadsticks.
Am I charged for the breadsticks?
No.
I take my breadsticks.
Yep.
And then I have to come back to get everything else because I only have one mage hand.
Yeah.
Are there waiters or waitresses around in this?
There's like 2 or 3 sort of going around.
Oh, I don't bother to take the shot glass back. I just do, like I did before, pick it up in my mouth and shoot it back like
Got it.
I'm in
Okay.
fucking college, and then take
Give me a Constitution save.
Morfran's mug. Con save. Con save is 12.
12. That's enough. You're fine.
She's not just stumbling down drunk already?
Mm-mm.
Damn it.
I flag over a waitress so that we can order food.
Yeah, someone comes over. Hi, how can I help you?
Your finest meal. For the whole table, please.
Okay. We got some stewed meats. We have some drinks. Seems like you already have a drink. What about you two?
I'll take a glass of wine. Dark, please.
Okay.
I hate Jasper.
We knew this already.
Tiggles is kind of just like, everybody's got, like, assortment of things.
Apple juice with whiskey in
Milk.
it.
I was actually good. Can I just have a glass of juice?
Someone in every party.
Yeah.
Apple or grape?
Both.
In the same cup?
No.
Okay.
And are you on a tab?
I nod.
What's the name?
Merlin.
Okay.
It's on me, I guess, guys.
She,
I don't have any money.
She walks away, and
That's
you
fine.
see there's like a quick exchange between her and the tiefling behind the bar of like, oh, fucking Harpy, I don't forget. I'm like, okay, all right.
I start eating my breadsticks.
Yeah, you eat your breadsticks.
Are they garlic?
Are they okay, so are they like hard breadsticks or are they soft breadsticks? So this is important.
They're soft.
I'm a little disappointed because I really wanted to like crush them up and then like eat them like
And
Those
you can
like
still
Olive
tear
Garden
them apart.
breadsticks.
Yeah.
that's also fine
They're
with me.
like
That sounds
Olive
much more
Garden
Like shove
delicious.
them in your purse
Mhm.
breadsticks.
Yeah. They'll get hard if you wait a day.
Yeah, I start eating them.
Cool. She walks away. You guys wait a little bit, and she brings out your meal. It's just like this very hearty stew with meat, etc. You already have your drink. You get a very fancy glass of wine,
Good.
and I say fancy as in the best that they could provide.
Yeah, the best wine.
And
they've
you get
got.
2 small glasses of apple and grape juice.
Yeah.
Double fist that shit.
Fermented.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just grab them and just start chugging from each one.
Okay, yeah.
Alternately.
You might as
Yeah.
well mix them together at this point.
It's getting a little on your cheeks and sure, a little bit. Yeah.
It's quite alright.
I have a question that I didn't think about before. Is Tiggles covered in fucking blood?
Just like
You came straight from a party.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did
I'm
establish
gonna
that.
let that be up to him and how messy the party
I
got.
forgot.
We did establish that he's like so coated in blood that his outfit was permanently changed to that color.
Oh, apparently Merlin just noticed. And is now like staring at you like head cocked. Still eating breadsticks.
Yeah, that just like the armor thing.
It just doesn't come off it, no matter how much we scrub.
It's just permanently red now.
You do see Morfran on occasion like reaching over and like trying to wipe some off his cheek, and it's just like tinted there.
It's just
Gives
dried blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did kind of poke that spike into that guy.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta
I'm
get more
pretty
blood
sure he
on
probably
you.
bled on me a little.
Like the juice makes it easier to wipe off, but it's still pretty caked on there. And you guys are enjoying your meal.
Mm-hmm.
You get more breadsticks.
They just keep coming.
They just keep bringing.
Pop's bottomless breadsticks. We need to live here.
This is the spot now. Endless breadsticks. Hell yeah.
At the Golden Cask.
Did I really find it that fast? Or does every pub do this?
So what are you guys talking about?
About the frog.
This fucking frog.
Yeah, how is the frog doing? Do you want to, like...
Should
No.
you stick
No.
a hand in there?
I don't think at this very public area we should probably open the bag.
We don't have to take it out of the bag.
Yes.
Can I make a check?
Mm.
I want to do a general... I'll do either perception or investigation, depending on what you want me to do. But I want to do a general check to look for things like a trapdoor or some sort of false entrance or thieves' cant on the walls, anything like that, because like I want to figure out where the shady people are in this town.
The breadsticks mystery?
The breadsticks mystery is important to me.
Okay, yeah.
No
give
one in
me
our
a
audience has
perception.
anything for this. No context.
Breadsticks, that's how you know there's some shady shit happening.
14.
That's the signal.
14. You see there is a bit of a marking that you recognize as Thieves' Cant that leads to a back room. It's an open door. It just leads to a back room.
I nudged Morfran and pointed out.
What does the thief can't say specifically?
It's just like a simple marking to say like this is a whatever safe space or whatever it is.
Gotcha.
Do I recognize a group identifier or anything?
Give me a history check.
It's a natural 2. There's no way.
No, you don't.
Anyways, I kind of like look at you and like look at the door and look back at you and I'm like, well, if you want to go off on an adventure, that's fine, but I'm not really the sneaky type.
I look like I'm considering it. But I don't go for now. For now, I stay put.
I'm gonna take a really big ass swig from my mug. Like drain half of it in one go.
Jeez.
The barkeep has been like eyeing you this whole time, waiting for you to drink, and is just like intently watching to see if she needs to like go resuscitate you or something.
Nope, I just like chug. Ah, refreshing.
She puts a hand on the bar suddenly and like leans forward, like, Jesus Christ! Not that Jesus Christ exists in this world, but that's the.
Sure does. Never heard of the great adventure of Jesus Christ?
Oh, that's right. End of the fourth age. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You were in the fourth age.
Beginning of the third age, then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I see her leaning over in shock and I give her a really toothy grin.
She just shakes her head and just goes back to whatever she was doing, wiping the bar down, etc.
Oh.
Merlin considers herself born again. Sorry, that joke made me laugh.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
so waitress comes back. She goes, "Can I top your drinks off at all? Can I?"
I don't know, can you?
What? She looks back at the barkeep. She just shakes the bottle. And are you okay?
You drank.
I'm perfectly fine. Are you alright?
I nudge my little shot glass with the tip of my wing.
I like take it and I dip it in my giant mug and like hand it out.
Back again.
Constitution checker.
I like that you don't have to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
9. I think I failed.
Nah, you're getting. It's starting to affect you.
Good.
Your eyesight's getting a little.
Oh,
You're feeling really warm too. She just kind of looks
I dropped the
concerned.
Oh no.
We can.
You drop what?
I drop the cloak. Just mage hand unties it. It falls to the ground.
Oh god.
Oh, she's starting to strip.
Next come the feathers.
Hold
No.
on. How drunk?
It's
Scale of 1 to 10.
Tipsy.
You're not like at a 10, but if you keep doing this, you'll hit that wall very fast.
Okay, then I pick up my cloak and I hand it to Morfran.
Okay.
Because my fucking grimoire is in that. I'm not losing that. I'm not drunk enough to fucking forget that.
Yeah, you have enough wherewithal to
Yeah.
remember that at the moment.
I did not roll well on my sanity check, so this is a bad combo.
Yeah.
More wine for you and juice?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. She takes all the cups. She comes back. You get your juice. You get your wine. She just brings another bottle for you and puts it down.
Excellent.
They
And-
have multiple bottles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look at her and I go, how many of these can I buy for the road?
We only have one more.
I'll take it.
Okay. She
I
goes
like
back.
me a nice fine drink during the nights.
Yeah, she goes back, and you can see this small exchange between her and the barkeep again, and the barkeep is like flinging her hands up in the air, like, "What do you mean? insane. One more. She drank the whole thing already.
I steal his Tiggles' apple juice.
Oh. Just kind of look at you, just...
Oh, why?
Knock it back.
Constitution saving. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It was cider the whole time.
It just sounded really good, and I have no way to ask for it.
She brings the other bottle for you. You have
Excellent.
2 full bottles of whatever that is.
I was watching you that. It's like I was gonna mix them this time.
I look unimpressed.
I pour like 2 drops of my drink into your juice and I pour it over to you.
I just down it. Just down my juice.
It strangely burns a lot more than you thought per the proportion of drops in your juice.
I just
Yeah. You're fine, though. You don't have to make a check.
Ugh.
It's like, oh, boy.
Has Tiggles ever drank before?
I'm curious about whatever this is, but I don't need to have any of that.
You're only 2 cups of wine in. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of your empty glasses of wine, I like take it, I dunk in it, and I'm like,
Oh god, I don't need a whole glass of that.
I offer up my shot glass to Jasper.
Yeah, sure.
Pours it in the shot glass.
Also, I can take a shot of whatever this is.
Stacy sounds uncertain. Jasper's
God.
very collected.
Hey, I'm proficient at Constitution saving throws.
It's true.
I'm assuming I am making one,
Yeah.
yes. Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
You're fucking mug. God. You'd be
Oh, I
dead.
fucking forgot about the mug.
A lot. 23.
You're like it burns going down. You're like, what's the fucking deal with this?
Yeah, I don't understand
I mean,
why
I'm
everyone's
sure it's-
so...
Yeah, you're fine.
I lean down over to and I give some to Bacchus.
Bacchus accepts heartily.
We're getting turned tonight.
Whoa. And then like a little bit of fire comes
Yeah.
out.
I pat Bacchus with my wing, but it's way too high to actually be touching the goat. And then I just go back to
Mime patting Bacchus.
juice.
Okay, alright. Yeah, so the evening is yours to do with as you will.
I think Morfran would just like to enjoy the evening and then get to bed and then deal with the frog in the
A
morning.
reasonable hour.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're able to procure a few rooms. Add to your debt. However you want to split the rooms up.
We sleep together.
Mm-hmm.
But before I go up, I'm gonna go check out the shady portion of this establishment.
Okay. You, in full glory,
More
no
drunk than I
cloak.
was
Yeah,
before.
more drunk.
I leave the cloak with Morfran,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
specifically. Like you don't put it in.
It's not my
your-
bag of holding, it's in my other pack, my
just
non-magical
keep
pack.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're definitely getting more attention now that you have removed that. Nobody has done anything, but you can...
I'm like swinging my wings
Yeah,
back and forth.
the rest
like-
of you can palpably feel like the tension in the air. a little
Morfran
bit.
knows it
Yeah.
anyways.
And you walk over and you... Or do you walk right in?
Yeah.
You walk right in and you just see like some gambling happening in the back.
Anything fun happening?
No, they're just a bunch of money on the table and they're gambling and they haven't noticed you quite yet.
Can I make an insight check to see if there's anybody who looks like they've got more money currently, or anybody that looks like they're a little bit drunker than anybody else, or
Sure, give me a
stuff like that?
perception check.
Perception or insight?
Alright, give me insight.
Oh wow, my insight's really fucking good.
Also, I saddle up
23.
with the barkeep.
Oh, thank
23.
you. I have a plus 11 to insight. I didn't even know.
You're able to pay off whatever.
Y'all have
Fine.
such high skill check modifiers.
I'm very wise.
there is one guy who
Believe it or not.
The thing I'm good at doesn't have any skill checks.
there's one guy who is pretty drunk and winning. And he is being very boisterous about it.
I sit at his table, and if there's not a spot, I kick somebody out of their spot to sit at that table.
Okay, I'll say that there is an open spot and you just plunk down at the table and all of them just move away from the table suddenly. And you hear a few like shing, 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 like daggers starting to be drawn. And they just are all like, what the fuck is going on?
big needly Harpy smile and just cooing at them.
I gotta make some rolls for this.
You just imagine, like...
I kind of think that when Merlin gets drunk, she, like, whistles. But she's not especially good at it. So it just kind of sounds like... like when kids pretend to whistle, but they can't actually whistle, so they're just making
You
sound.
see one guy sort of stand up and his chair falls and he kind of moves to the back of the room, and two others like fully draw their daggers and like point them at you, and they're just like, "What are you doing? What the fuck is going on?"
The smile slowly falls, and I look around, and I sit up very straight, and I put the tips of my wings on the table. And then I use Mage Hand to tap the table in front of me in the universal sign of deal me in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, give me persuasion.
Fuck. I'm rolling so bad, it's a 6!
6. You see the really drunk guy, like, kind of like, he's like, what? Yeah, deal her in!
Somehow.
And there's one dude's like, keep the pot, and he just grabs his stuff and he leaves.
I love that you roll against me so that I have a chance. By the way, Stacy, you were talking about like our bonuses being insane, but almost everything that I'm not good at is a 0 or a negative. So like it's a very min-max character.
All or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get dealed into the game.
Cool.
Great.
I hold my cards
you
with
play
Mage
poker.
Hand,
Yeah,
and I play
It's
poker.
very eerie.
And I cheat terribly.
Okay, give me
A sleight of hand?
3
Deception.
general rolls, and give me 3 sleight of hand checks.
Right, that's a 4.
Okay.
That's a 5. And that's a 9. And then sleight of hand, that's 19. That's another 19. That's a fucking another. I just rolled 3 natural 18s in a row.
Wow. You are dealt really
insane.
bad cards each hand, but you fucking cheat your way to win every single hand that you have to deal with throughout the night, and you just clean house.
Cool. I make them put my winnings in a bag so that I can carry them.
Yeah. By the end of the night, you guys have, I'm assuming, gone to bed. If you would like a very fancy room, Jasper, they have one.
I don't specifically need a fancy room.
Okay.
I would just like my own room.
Yeah, you get your own room. I just wanted you to know that you could have a fancy one. And by the end of it, they're like all really chummy with you now.
I get a little bit more drunk and just like Harpy sing with them, which makes no sense at all.
And they're just like, oh my god. What are we gonna tell the other people? We got cleaned out by a Harpy? This is fucking great!
They're having a good time.
I love being a fishing story.
They look at you and they're just like, come back anytime.
I salute them with my wing to my temple and I go up. And then I build... Are you already asleep?
Yeah, you see
Morfran?
one of them give you another
Oh.
signal back, and you see a black circle on their hand.
Do I recognize that?
Give me another history check.
I'm not downstairs, but I know what that is.
It's a lot. It's a natural 19 plus.
You know that this is the criminal organization called the Black Marks.
Cool. Have I worked with them before?
Probably not. You just know of them.
Okay. Yeah, I give him like a little wink, and then I go upstairs. And seeing that Morfran's awake, I feel a little bit deflated because I wanted to be surprised, but I just like turn around like you totally can't see through me because I'm so big and spooky, and I spread my wings out and I build you a little castle out of the gold that I won.
Okay. When you get into the room, I'm not looking at you. Bacchus and I look like we're having a staring contest, like unblinkingly. But that's not what's happening.
I know.
Deep mental communication.
So I have a question.
So I'm still imagining Morphin staring at a goat.
I have a question about True Sight.
Yeah.
It's literally just visual.
Mm-hmm.
I like figured, but
Yeah.
that's too bad.
So, I mean, you know.
I know, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, I still I'm very drunk. and I'm being way overly cautious to make sure you don't see it. Do you want me to make a dexterity check to
If
see
you
if I can
want.
do this drunk?
You got 142 gold out of that.
That's a natural one. It's really ugly.
Yeah, it's bad. Falls over.
I'd try and build it again, hoping you didn't notice.
I blank out of my state of
Your trance.
meditation, yeah.
State of trance.
State of trance. At the sound of clinking gold. And I kind of stare at you blearily for a second before I, give you a really toothy grin.
Ta-da! Jazz hands, but with wings.
Good job, my friend. Now, come. It's, time to sleep. I scoop all the gold into a bag and give you back your cloak.
Did you pay attention to how much you said it was? Because I did not.
142.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't...
That's so much money. What are we ever going to do
I
with
don't
so
wanna
much
sleep.
money? Oh my god.
Shut up, Jasper.
Listen, it's not even about how much or what it is. I just have to bring presents to the love of my life, okay? It's just how it is.
And I'm sure she reciprocates in kind.
I'm fairly certain we're courting. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you two in your rooms hear just like a clatter of metal hitting the floor through the wall.
I was trying to build Pop's tower.
Yeah. Didn't go well. Too skinny, not enough support at the
When
bottom.
it fell, it looked more like what it looks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Just so you know,
Melting
too,
medicine.
when Morfran goes to bed, she takes the blanket and the pillow off of the bed and throws it on the floor and just, plops down on the floor. Soft things are too much.
So,
Nice.
I mean, I'm in full plate armor. I can't take
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit off.
Mhm.
I want to spend 10 minutes writing out in Thieves' Cant for Morfran that I really think we need to go back to that other establishment because there was some hinky magical stuff going on, and I don't think that sort of magic should really be present in a town of this size.
The half full mug?
Mhm.
Duly noted. Take care of it in the morning.
Just, if we have time.
Okay.
Either Tiggles or Jasper doing anything for the evening?
Not really. Just probably being comfy, getting ready for bed, admiring my new little crown that was made for me. Wondering what's going to happen when we squish that frog.
Okay. Do you clean up? Okay.
Of course not.
Viscera still drying on you.
Yeah.
And you?
I think I have a conversation with,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, we'll say that just happens and you can just, it's like, journal. Like, you're like, oh, this is what happened today, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay. Morning greets all of you as it will. You're fine. Jasper, you're fine, obviously. Morfran, you only had juice. You, Merlin, are a little hazy. Partied it up with some gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
So what are y'all doing?
I wake up and my hair is really disheveled and I do the hand blowing into it and be like, oh god, that drink was good, but my breath stinks. And then I pull out a little stone from my pouch and wave it until it cleans everything around me. And I'm like, ah, much better.
Nice.
Yeah. Pour myself a glass of water. Carefully get ready.
Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna head to Morphin's room and just see what's going on.
Sure.
Anybody home?
You hear back. Clop, 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 clop. Ah!
Yes, I'm glad you're there, but what about the others?
The door just opens by itself. And the goat just stares at you.
I pat the goat and then I walk in.
Oh no.
I love pockets. Alright, yeah. Are you meeting them in their room as well, Jasper?
I was assuming we would all meet downstairs, but have I noticed that everyone is convening?
Sure, I'll
in
say
one
that
room?
you walk out of your
Yeah.
room having your glass of water, your clothes finally, done up, etc. Like you're looking good, and you walk out into the scene of Tiggles patting a goat's head and then walking into a room, and Bacchus goes out the door a little bit and looks down the hallway at you, unblinking.
So I'm expected now, I suppose.
I hope you don't mind us
Yeah.
double role-playing Bacchus.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Alright,
It's a
I'll
fun
walk
twist.
down the hallway into their room, take my glass of water with me.
Bacchus doesn't let you in.
I don't really care. I'll go downstairs then.
Okay. You tried to walk in and it kind of like Bacchus was trying to like harry you from getting in.
That's fine, I'll order breakfast.
Alright, you go downstairs and get some breakfast.
Yeah. I dragged this one out of Perch
Perch.
Where are you perched?
on the edge of the bed.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Jeez.
You're not
Weird
hanging
sleeping
upside
situation.
down from an exposed
I need a
beam.
hardwood floor and I need a corner.
Yeah,
Give
Merlin
me your
sleeps standing.
shittiest room.
Oh, okay. Cool.
If possible, I will hold on to things with my talons, but I do not lay down to sleep.
Kind of scrunch up into a ball. Okay. Alright. You three
Wing
in a
over
room.
my head. It's actually rather cute. Without the teeth.
Right.
As we're walking down the hallway, I wave my cleaning stone at you.
Yes.
I activate it to clean your face and everything around you.
Your clothes are a beautiful blue color. They had been a really dark purple for a long time.
I'm just like confused at first, like when parents like cleaning their kids' like face. I'm just like,
As much as I enjoy the smell of fresh blood, darling, old blood just really doesn't suit
it gets better with age.
It's like a fine wine.
Chianti.
Yeah.
Type A.
Yeah.
Aged 48 weeks.
Now Tiggles is a little bit excited, like, man, I gotta get this bloody again, alright.
Oh no. You walk down and you
New
see,
goal.
are you at the bar or are you at a table?
I think I'm probably at a table in
Okay.
the corner.
You're at a table waiting. You guys, there's not a lot of people here. A few people that may be travelers. You actually see that cleric and the half-orc over at another table. And they're like, did you hear about that new church in town for this pamphlet? It's so crazy that like there's a new church and we got the pamphlet the same day.
Weird.
I present the same piece of paper that just says breadsticks on it again.
The tiefling looks at you again and
I nod.
is like, all right. Goes in the back, puts a plate of breadsticks down.
Gotta load up on
I
those
take my
carbs.
breadsticks back to
Yeah.
the table.
We order breakfast, and I
Like a giant pigeon.
well, how many people are in the room right now?
6, 7,
Okay.
not a lot. Not including the barkeep. No waitresses. It's just her. You guys get it kind of like family style. A bunch of sausages, bacon, a few eggs, cut up fruit, another plate of breadsticks.
Well, where do you think we should take the frog out?
Away from town. Perhaps out in the fields we came through. Doesn't seem to be in use.
Do I need to roll again at the dawn, or did we decide once per session?
I thought it was once per session.
It's too bad we destroyed that tower. Those rooms down there would have made a great place for this.
Yes, well.
No.
Too late now.
C'est la vie. Gain some souls. Okay. After breakfast, I think, yeah, we should just head out of town just a little bit away. And then pull out the stupid frog.
Okay, you make your way out into the fields. Right, you're going back out into the fields. Okay, you make your way back out into the fields, and it's still tall grass, so it's a little hard for Tiggles and Morfran to see. You can see better because you're on top of Bacchus.
Right.
And you are now just in the middle of a field.
Sure.
And the
I want
town-
to try to look for, like, a clearing area somewhere that, like, if it happened to slip from my grasp, it's not going to, like, run off and hide. or
Sure,
anything.
you're
Do
able
you
to...
say that this is what you're after?
To...
Us.
Yeah,
I meant in character.
Yeah.
Okay, Merlin flies up.
Mhm.
And then I want to fly down, and I want to, like, crop circle this bitch.
Oh,
Just, like, use my body to, like...
okay.
Create a flat space.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, take
It
you a
was
little while.
tall
I'm
grass.
pretty strong, and if I,
Yeah.
like, fly through it, I should be able to break it
Okay.
in stalks.
All right. Easily enough, you just fly through in a weird corkscrew pattern and sort of clear out as much as you can.
I want to actually make a crop circle, actually, now that I'm thinking
Give
about
me
it.
a performance check.
Goodness.
11.
We will see if that has ramifications later.
Cool.
Oh, no.
You now have I'll say a 30-foot radius clearing. Took maybe 10, 15 minutes.
I should have just done it in the bar, but this is fine.
Good enough, I suppose. Now's as good a time as any. Okay. I hand the cage to Jasper. And I want you to ready the cage, so as soon as I grab the frog.
Alright, just so I'm gonna hold this stupid thing open.
And I reach inside the bag to grab the frog.
Okay, you reach inside, you feel cold gem and metal meet your hand, and you pull out the frog, and it immediately, oh god, I gotta get out of here! And it's freaking out, and I need you to give me a grapple check.
Love this frog.
Is that going to be athletics?
Yes.
17.
You just firmly grip it, and it doesn't get away. Jasper, you try and probe into the frog, and you get nothing.
That's not surprising.
I give it a little bit of a shake and tell it to behave itself.
Okay.
I assume I have my cloak back, so I get the card out and hold it ready with Mage Hand.
Yeah, I tried to put the frog to the card at first to see if maybe we didn't have to do this.
We'll use that there. Frog squisher.
Yeah. So what the frog squisher will do is basically when you put it in there and tighten it quickly enough, because it will try to escape as soon as you let go of it.
Well, like
damage.
so the cage itself
Yeah.
It does
is
have a
only
cage around it.
about as big as the frog is.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's a tiny, tiny little cage.
Oh, okay.
So like pretty
So
much
it's
all it
not-
can be able to do is bounce up and down.
Yeah,
as
it's gonna
the
like
cage.
when you put it in there,
Mhm.
it's gonna try to
Yeah,
get out.
yeah.
It's probably not gonna go.
I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
Mm.
Anyways, while we're like waiting to see if the card works or not, I'm like avidly chastising the frog.
Okay.
More than one way to make something feel small.
Oh god.
Wow.
We watched it last night.
I didn't really like the ending.
Fuck you.
I need just the two of you make a dual dex check
Cool.
against this frog.
Are you gonna roll for the card first?
I am.
21.
8.
Yeah, you tap the frog on the head and nothing happens. So you are a little slow to get it closed, but you're able to like put it in there and hold it, and then you're able to like slip your hand out, and there is now a...
Did you not roll a 21?
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Jasper got 8,
Backward.
and Morfran got 21.
Got it.
But you successfully are able to get the frog now in this little cage, and it is really unhappy about this. Can't make any sound, but it's just like click, 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 click. You just hear clanging metal as it tries to escape.
I bet.
Yeah. Do you tighten the vice?
I'm going to hand it to Morfran.
Okay.
Morfran can tighten the vice, while I stand 30 feet back.
Got it. So you go to the edge of the circle, and you, standing in the middle of the
I stand
circle,
in the
now
middle.
have a frog inside of a vice
So,
cage.
I get off Bacchus and also shoot him over to where Jasper is, and I'm sitting like crisscross applesauce in the middle of this crop circle,
Mhm.
and I'm very soothingly talking to the frog about what I'm about to do to it as I pull out my smithing tools
Okay.
from my bag and just like present each one to the frog.
Oh my god.
We're mentally torturing
And
the
I'd
frog
like to make an intimidation
Go
check
for
with
it.
before physically torturing the frog.
Yeah.
Are you?
I was like,
Merlin?
Tiggles goes over to where Jasper's
No, I stay with Morfran.
because I've been on the receiving end of the
So
frog
I'm gonna do the
explosion.
muscle thing behind you again, if that helps.
It's like, no,
Got it.
no.
Not that you probably need the advantage.
Smile a lot.
When Bacchus goes over to you, he's staring right at you, Jasper.
I have an idea, but I'm not sure if my idea is right.
Goat don't like you.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
I
it
don't
just kind of like nudges you a little
really
bit.
care about the goat either.
Do you do anything with Bacchus?
What sort of nudge? Like, is
It's
this
like
like
it butts its head up against the side of your leg.
but like hard? or
No, it's just like push against you.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're trying to achieve here, but we'll discuss this later, I'm sure.
That was a 25, by the way.
Okay, you get an unhappy, "Meh," and then the goat sits.
I sit next to
You get a
Marcus.
25 to intimidate this frog, and you see its little jeweled eyes just looking up at you. And for a moment, you think that it's getting through, and then it just it tries to get out of the
God
cage again.
damn this stupid fucking frog.
So I'm like sing-songing its name at it over and over again as I like take my pliers. Oh, Chanchu, 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 and I like go and grip one of the.
All right, and you pull out one of the pieces of it. Are you attempting to?
I pressed the card too.
You press the card. Okay. Oh, that's not the right dice. That is. Nothing happens.
And I
do
screw
it
it
again.
I screw it down just a little bit closer.
It's starting to like stretch against it.
Yeah.
You pull out another gem and you touch it with the card again. Nothing happens.
I just want to smack it with the card over and over and over again.
Okay.
Just keep hitting it.
Roll me a d4.
Not that hard. 3.
3. You get to a point where you're so frustrated, you are just like hitting this frog with the card.
It's also through. It's a card, and
Yeah.
it's through.
And you're like
bars.
jabbing it, poking it, and what? Don't give me that look.
Fucking blow me up again, Jardin.
Well, fine. You don't want to do this?
Fine, yes, I do it because I rolled a 65 and I would do that.
And you basically are like bludgeoning this frog with this card through this little cage, and you get it to a point where it now starts to like go, and it dies again, but the card is touching it as it dies, and before it blows up, a huge arcane circle just goes out from your location with the card. And all these arcane runes start to light up, and a bunch of these chains go and attach to the frog, and it starts to break the cage apart, hover for a second, and then the card floats in front, and then they just go and slap together.
Card captives, mistaken picture.
And the card just drops into the ground, into the soft grass.
Morfran picks it up with a toothy grin and like just ruffles all of the feathers.
Merlin just both wings up in the air like, go!
You look at the card, and all these arcane runes on the back of the card are now glowing, and on the front you see this beautiful portrait of the frog.
I kiss the card.
Thank you for not blowing me up again.
Yeah. You kiss the card, and then... No, I'm just kidding. Nothing happens.
And then it comes back out. It comes right back out. That's what you needed to do.
And
He turns
you
into
got
a
He's a
prince.
prince, yeah.
Yeah.
The Prince Chanchu.
Mm-hmm.
Cha-cha.
You,
Sometimes when
you take your
are
hand,
mad.
you look at it, you flip it over again, and you flip it back, and on the front of the card is a black card underneath your thumb with a gold M on it.
I like wave everybody else closer.
No.
I'm
I
already
like
walking.
scuttle back away from the card. No.
No.
I can't say that, but
No,
I'm like shaking my head.
I just see you furiously shaking your head.
And like gesture back at Pav.
What about it? We'll find another town. We always do. We'll come back.
She wants that town, as previously
I
demonstrated.
pull out my grimoire and use Mage Hand to ruffle through the pages to get to the one that I wrote on last night, and I hold it out, and I'm like...
Fine, we'll go make some investments first, and we'll come back in a month when it's more successful, okay?
Do you remember what I asked for?
Oh, yeah, the stuff. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that first.
What did you ask for?
I want to investigate the magic
Oh, the
ore
bar.
in the bar.
Okay.
It'll take 2 seconds. We're not coming back here. I know we're not.
You could.
We could.
So, Morfran and Merlin play a game of charades for about 10 minutes before, like, Merlin points off into the distance at the town and he goes, okay. And, yeah, they head back into town.
Can we, like, fast track this? Just do some investigation checks. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and...
Just roll me investigation, everyone, if you're interested.
Sure.
A fuck lot.
I was going to
I was gonna
talk about this.
13.
Sorry.
14.
I'm casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
Just to speed things up. And then, I'm sorry, investigation, it's a 22.
Okay. Faint abjuration magic sort of permeates the entire building, and that's what you see.
I cast Identify.
It just muffles sounds, so you can't eavesdrop on anyone else.
Is there any, thieves can't anything?
With your investigation, you find another black mark symbol.
Oh, it's just their headquarters.
Yeah.
I take 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I write out a little note in Thieves' Cant to the dude that was my buddy last night. Just like, thanks for the good time. Love your town. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you again soon.
Okay, so...
And I sign it, that fucking bird.
Oh, got it.
And leave it with the barkeep.
You leave it with the barkeep. She
Sorry,
takes it.
I was very curious.
She recognizes you from last night. Alright, so now what are you doing?
It's a different bar.
The half-full mug. Maggie from the half-full mug.
Dude, we were there for lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have been last night.
Oh, from yesterday afternoon.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just got confused.
Semantics.
Okay.
Are we good?
I like trot up to you, like happily, like, okay, we can leave now.
Mystery solved!
We're all still in the bar and I like hold it out for like the high five of everybody.
Yeah, you hold it out. Touch.
We all put our hand in the middle. Go team!
And you guys disappear in a flash of light. Everyone in the bar is like, just takes a really long drink and puts the cup down. Not that you guys see this, but it's for me.
They've had enough of our shit.
Also for us.
And you are teleported back to this foyer, Alabaster. You see the archives, library, other corridors that go other places. And it is just quiet at the moment.
I've been here before. Am I allowed in the archives?
With permission.
Is there like a librarian or somebody there, or does it have to be Lady Anne?
Probably Lady Anne.
Okay. I just feel like I would know this.
There's no one else here that you've seen.
Okay.
Just her.
Okay.
Do we usually have to wait for a servant or can we go up?
There is no usually.
There's no one else here. Just her.
Normally she comes out to meet me. So I just wait in
Do
the
I
foyer.
remember where the office is?
Yeah, it's up the foyer, and then you just go down all the way. Up the staircase in the foyer, and you go all the way down the hallway, and it's at the very end of the hallway.
I start walking up the stairs.
I shake my head at you like I wouldn't.
Okay. You attempt to walk out of the circle, and nothing happens. And you start to make your way up the stairs, and immediately you hear a chunk door slam and heels walking in your direction.
That's fine.
Yeah. And she greets you at the top, and she goes, "You're back so soon."
I wave.
She waves back. Again, she is completely covered head to toe in fabric. No skin showing, nothing. Veil, featureless mask.
It just says N.
It just says an M. It just has an M on it.
Yes, my lady, we had a very fortuitous first encounter. And I wave the card at her.
I hold up my mage hand, but it's just got like a gem in between each finger, like ta-da! And then I put him back in my cloak.
It was wonderful, wonderful. So it was fortuitous for you in multiple regards. You were able to make a little bit of money, and you got your first bounty done.
And we're very eager to start the next one.
Yes, come to my office. I have 2 more. And she, in a little bit of a sing-song voice, and she kind of like You have never seen her this cheery before, and she almost like lightly skips back to the office.
We must have made her a lot of money. Just to remind me, did I identify the ring and stuff
Yes.
last time? Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't remember.
Sure did. Ring of Dragons.
Oh, right.
Ring of Dragon
Breath.
Breath.
You used it even.
I don't remember the scrolls,
I have the scrolls.
but you also got a wand of magic missiles, a wand of fear, and an immovable rod.
Okay, so Morfran has all those.
I dismissed Bacchus into a totem.
Okay.
Since she did not like him in the office last time.
Mhm. He's a totem. Where do you leave him?
He actually fits into my helmet. Like, there's a socket that is just like...
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is waiting for you all at the door, and she's holding the door open for you and like gesturing you in.
I go
to her
in.
office.
Mm-hmm.
You go in. Tiggles, you following.
Yes.
You go in. Jasper, you go in. Morfran, as you go in, she grabs the goat off of your helmet, takes it out, and puts it on the floor.
Oh. Not even dismissed. Interesting.
And then goes in the room. Door shuts behind you. She sits down at her desk. I mean, like, she has perfect posture. She is very measured in all of her movements, but there's almost like a jitteriness to a, like, oh, yes, you did the
Insight
thing.
check?
Go for it.
15.
15. She's just excited. I'll say that.
That's fine.
She's just excited. This is probably a big deal, and you guys got one of the cards in a day.
We did. It was 4 sessions for us, but only a day.
Yeah.
She is sitting there slightly abuzz. She's not moving, but you can tell that there's a little bit more energy in the air.
I slide the card onto the desk.
She gently picks it up and just really, like, kind of caresses it almost and is looking at it. And she doesn't say anything. And then she snaps her fingers and a small box appears made out of a dark black iron. Not too dissimilar from your armor. And she puts the card into a slot. She closes it, and a bunch of runes flash over the entire thing. And she snaps her fingers again, and it's gone. I'm at a loss for words. That is very rare. I'm proud of you. She almost looks surprised at her emotions in this moment. And she goes, I expected a high quality of performance, but I didn't expect you to get it so soon. I guess we should get back down to business and discuss the next 2 unless you have anything else to talk about.
I have nothing else to discuss currently other than our next job. The closer we are to finishing this, the better it is for all of us.
I agree.
Yeah. Tiggles just sits there and nods his head like, mm-hmm.
She looks at you, Merlin.
Merlin is thinking very seriously and just like kind of like roots around on her desk to like pull out a piece of paper to write. So the fire flashes across it again and it goes, I need access to, and then it just has a very poorly scribbled name.
She looks at the paper and she nods agreeably and like, I'll look into it.
I dip my head.
And she goes, so, the next 2. May I see the deck, please?
I pull it out of my cloak and pass it over.
She takes the deck, again, very gently, and she sort of roots through the cards. The first card she puts down is Uriel, and then the second card she puts down is Idiot. And she goes, these are the next 2 that I have information on, and I have a full bounty for.
Do I know anything about either of these?
Give her a history check.
Just on the off chance that I rolled very well. It's a 16.
Cool. Y'all can give me history checks.
21. Do you want 2 separate history checks?
Haha.
No, I'll just do a group.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
History, okay. 20 but not natural.
Okay.
Gosh, everyone knows things about
So,
the past. It's
you,
crazy.
and you, the idiot card is like, well, I don't...
Pretty
you
fucking
don't
vague.
you don't really know anything about that. But Uriel, that name sounds familiar in mythology, maybe ancient histories. A group of 3 sisters that were cursed by an ocean god. Yes?
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not quite sure what else. You know, there are themes of like vengeance, being cursed, etc. So.
Got to be intense.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the intel you have on
New targets.
targets? Thank you.
Give me the sit rep on our targets. Okay, Snake.
All can possible.
Doop, doop, doop.
What's the sitch?
What's the sitch? She goes, so the idiot card is, how do I explain this? It's, from the information I could gather, a failed experiment. And it is currently somewhere in the region of the West Trade Road, going from Urias to Iridest. The most recent accounts were near Langdale. Quite simply, it's just eating people. It's big, and it eats people.
It's what?
Big, and it eats people.
I thought you said it's a pig. I was like, they're all animals.
It's a pig.
I thought that too
It's
at
the
first.
Zodiac.
It's not a frog in the zodiac.
It's the deck of many things, Zodiac.
Duh. Don't you know your fantasy constellations?
Forewarning, be prepared for a fight. It just seems to attack people as it will. She seems a little just like nonchalant about it. You know, it's a stupid beast.
Right.
And she goes, now your other target for the Uriel card. She kind of deflates a little bit. She goes, this one might be a little bit more difficult for you. From what I know, she has already ruled. No, she has taken over and is now ruling a town. She's not hard to miss. About 8 feet tall, pale skin, wings, red hair, from what I can gather.
Fire sparks across the page again. What town?
Aluldir. Aululdier. Wink.
I'll leave you. I do like the soft R at the end. Nice. Am I familiar with this town?
Yes, a little bit. It is close to the coast of where Menacra is, but it is not in your district, I guess you could say.
It's near my stomping grounds, but
near
not,
your stomping
not in
grounds.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Any sort of contact we should seek out?
She seems confused by the question.
Is there anybody in that general area that you would recommend we seek out first?
No.
Right. Then we're off on our own, I suppose.
Shall we go then?
Unless anybody else has any other requests.
Not at present.
Which town would you prefer that I put you near first?
The beast or the woman?
Okay. I'll get you there as close as I can.
It's a question.
It's a question.
The beast or the woman?
Oh, I thought you
To
said the
these guys.
beast of a woman.
The beast of a woman.
No, I like.
She a brick house.
I would like to conquer her.
Beast!
Okay.
I stretch my wings out and like try to make myself look like a big orangutan because I figure that's what a big beast looks like.
Yeah, I'd say probably the idiot first.
Yeah.
Morfran stands up to her full, 3'9" height.
You
You're that tall.
suddenly stand up and you're slightly lower than you were.
Sitting on the chair. Yeah. And I shout, "To the hunt!"
We need to draw more friends.
Do you storm out of the room?
No, I asked her to put us near the beast if she can.
Yes, of course I can. Just you have to go back to the circle.
Quite, thank you.
I wait after the others leave.
I pick up Bacchus on my way out.
Okay, yeah, you open the door. Bacchus is waiting there as a little totem. Put him back in your helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. before everyone leaves, and you're still sitting there.
Yeah.
Not
sitting, I'm standing.
Standing there. She goes, Jasper, this is for you. And she gives you a small package.
Right. Put it in my bag for now.
Jasper
Right.
leaves. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's
Jasper
fine.
leaves. Yes?
Merlin is like shaking a little bit and is like quiet and not meeting her general where her eyes would be, and then looks up and without even like gesturing or looking at the paper, it braces across again and it says, I need a name, I've earned it.
I'll give you 2.
Big smile.
The Couliars and the Norettes.
These are family names?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need a fucking pen. I wasn't ready to take notes. Thank you. Can you spell that for me real quick?
Culiars.
Okay, I'm sorry. I immediately wrote it wrong. CU.
Liars.
ARS.
And Noret.
I'm so glad I took a chance on that. Okay. Big smile. And then, like, a very ridiculously over-flourished bow. And I leave the room. I'm, like, vibrating by the time I get to you guys. Like, I'm, like, obviously very, very excited. I know where these people... I know where their homes are. Yeah. This is a good day. Full iron ball here. I'm having a great time.
Alright, we go to the circle.
Yeah.
Wow, Merlin is happy. You go to the circle. You hear her close the door, and she's walking with Merlin as Merlin's kind of buzzing. She stands at the top. She leans almost a little casually, which is a bit strange for her, on the banister, and she puts a hand on her head, and she goes, "Good luck." And in that, you are gone. And that's where we'll pick up next time. Thanks for listening, guys! And everybody, and gals, and other people.
Bye.